Opening quarter, if he could top his 21-point performance from Tuesday. We are ready to go, ready to do it in Tokyo. As
become the leader, the superstar, the main guy on this team. When you talk to Nick Nurse, it's a number of different guys he's looking for. OG Anunoby coming back from injury.
Siakam.
Former teammates there. You see Ibaka manhandling Westbrook to the ground.
Floater from Harden, and he has
expected.
See what he can do here. Finished with 13 points on 4-10 shooting Tuesday. And a block from behind by Clint Capella.
How about the long arms of Capella there? Gets beat, but is able to recover.
James Harden and the test
game between these two teams just a couple of nights ago. A lot of penetration. That lane was porous on both ends.
Westbrook's first three.
He's used to having it from the get-go. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to him, and as we see the two-man game there with Capella on the floor, they're going to have to share the basketball. You have to remain engaged.
Ibaka pivoting, turning it around and getting it over.
Gordon being patient, bringing it back out. Active hands.
Anunoby trying to get it through, and Harden gets it back.
You can see the defense that Nick Nurse is trying to employ this year.
Westbrook up top for Capella. And his minutes will certainly be monitored here for the preseason as Harden lifting it up again for Harden. Good ball movement from Houston. Rivers pulling up. And a nice bounce.
And it's tough to be able to gain consistency coming off the bench because your minutes vary night in and night out. But if you ask Nick Nurse, he said he's going to give him some opportunities.
As he gives Clint Capella a breather. Taylor, the 18-year vet.
Siakam's been working on, ready to shoot.
There's a takeaway. Siakam all alone. And the first quarter. Harden going back on McCall for three, and he drains it.
Caught Harden's attention, and he sucked him right in.
Leaner from Gasol goes in. The Raptors have cut the deficit down to 7. Westbrook, Tyson Chandler trying to bounce off Gasol.
Main things that Nick Nurse wanted to make sure he retained as an identity of this team is the defensive toughness. Slows him down. So I think his decision to turn it over was smart because otherwise it's susceptible to a block. Just couldn't get up enough.
Rockets retain. Eric Gordon driving past Anunoby and gets the line.
Was asked to do an awful lot, and at times it can be taxing to have to do it, especially when you're adjusting on the fly, so to speak. There's Russell, just blocked one previously, was not deterred, went right at him again, and was able to finish.
Patrick McCall. And Ibaka.
A little isolation here.
Westbrook. Drives into a double team and dumps it off.
Right on his back. Russell with the good find.
Good ball movement from Toronto. Last couple of minutes.
Well, he's going to want to log some minutes. He's going to have to impress Nick defensively. We know about his shooting.
Kicking it outside to Gordon, takes another one. McLemore back to Gordon.
To a guy who's already cocked and loaded.
Too strong from Malcolm Miller. Ibaka the easy bounce, and the Raptors playing tight defense. O'Shea Brissett missing on the dunk. Tries to go back on the reverse. A little more control. Norman Powell.
Van Fleet.
See Harden finding the open man. It's PJ Tucker.
Cross underneath and come out the other side. Now you're running straight into the corners.
Raptors on the run, and Ibaka. Players in the league should be looking to him for inspiration.
Played for Greg Marshall at Wichita State. Did Mr. Van Fleet with
Powell. Gets it stripped, gets it back, and puts it in off the window with the lead, 50-48.
See the attention Harden gets even off the ball.
Coming in on the runner, able to
lobbying.
Norman Powell. And the Raptors ahead by 3. 11 points for Powell so far. The lob up to Capella. James Harden again. Powell losing his footing, finding Siakam, and back to Powell. Can't finish on the dunk.
On the way up, didn't have full control of it. Perhaps the two-handed approach next time.
Van Fleet with tight defense on Harden, and the ball tipped away. Here's Van Fleet, leaving it up for Siakam. For a guy like Malcolm Miller coming back onto the floor.
Appreciate what you did and appreciate what you're about to do. I can dig it. In front, he'll take it.
Siakam loses his footing. Harden kicking it outside to Tucker. Takes the three and hit.
Defender was up on him.
Powell leads Toronto with 14 points. Ibaka
Came into the proceedings along with Norman Powell. That man right there with the ball as well. Anunoby.
Good pass inside to a instantly today. Eric Gordon for three. That's good.
Buckets. Raptors looking to push it, Justin. There, Van Fleet pressing the issue, but got it blocked.
Westbrook taking the pass from Harden, finishing.
Strictly because of double teams, something he hasn't seen on a consistent basis, he'll see now.
P.J. Tucker.
Adjust accordingly, the read and react part of the game.
Van Fleet kicking outside to Siakam at the rim.
Rockets trying to run a flex offense, unable to even get into it.
Powell for three.
That his coach can rely on game in and game out.
Harden now 1 for 5 on threes today. Powell.
Look at Siakam.
2-on-1 and Siakam.
Wow.
Way off with the three.
Not sure why he shot that, but it'll advise nonetheless.
Here's House. Curling around into the paint, and he's met up by Gasol.
Athletic for sure, but one of those tweeners. What is his game? Not a good enough shooter to play the two.
Arizona Wildcats on the floor. Daniel House going to the rim and finishing with the two-hand.
As cohesive, I guess is the word I'm looking for, where they're used to playing each other. Don't disrupt the unit as much as possible.
Gasol trying to float it past to Hollis Jefferson. 3-point game. Just over 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Westbrook ties it up. 10% on three-pointers. They are led by James Harden. 4 assists, 3 rebounds. You'd have to figure that the night's over for Harden. And to come out to start the fourth.
Soon as well, just get a couple more trips up and down.
Westbrook putting on the moves and finishing with
more than the dribble drive. He can most definitely hurt you on the drive. It's iffy on the jumper.
Hollis Jefferson lost. And it's rebounded by Davis. Terrence Davis on the crossover, and the lefty fit fourth with some of the Rockets' top players.
Well, to the average fan, it might not mean much, but if you're one of these
down to take it 134-129 over Houston. Here they have the lead in the fourth quarter. And Russ's 22 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds here today. Chris Clement. Taylor has it stripped, gets it back. Boucher with the. Here's Austin Rivers, takes the three, and it's put back in through traffic, and it's taken by Matt Thomas.
Good defense by Thomas, having his hands up. Didn't even see the ball really, but the hand up got.
Taylor's finding Hernandez, dumping it down for Chris Boucher.
And look opposite, that's exactly what he did. That baseline was wide open. Able to break the defense down with 2 passes. To be the favorite, odds on right now, to win it again. Back-to-back MVP.
Taylor for the top. Black.
Not in a particular hurry.
4 to shoot. It's hoists it up. The back tip, Rockets control again. McLemore hits the three.
Yeah, they shot some threes, Houston for sure. But the dribble drive was open too. Defense is not yet where they want to be.